Government corruption has never been more prevalent or caused more harm. It's why extremism is on the rise. It's why the financial gap between the haves and have-nots has never been wider. And it's why our planet is at risk of an extinction level tragedy. That's why I need your help to keep exposing the truth about the rot on both sides of the aisle. Become a supporter or a friend of the show today by clicking on the coffee link in the description box below. Friends of the show join me on a Zoom hangout once a month, and you guys can ask me any questions you want, and I can get to know you better. But the most important reason to help is to keep the show alive. Together, we can and will save our country and our planet. Thanks in advance and enjoy the show. Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So more details have come to light about the man who was shot and killed after attempting to break into the Cincinnati, Ohio FBI office last week. First, I wanted to say one quick note about the video I did last week. I misspoke. I said that he shot a staple gun when I should have said he shot a nail gun at the protective glass. Made me laugh very hard when I realized. Anyway, the man was 42-year-old Navy veteran Ricky Shiffer. He once held the highest security clearance in the U.S. government. He was wearing body armor when he tried to attack that FBI field office. This was after 9 a.m. last Thursday morning. Shiffer, according to recent news reports, posted 374 times on Donald Trump's social media site, Truth Social, in just the 8 days prior to his death. The majority of those posts were filled with lies about the election, of course, but Shiffer appeared to be resigned to the fact that he was going to die for Trump's lies. In one social media post, Shiffer said, quote, "No, there won't be a red wave, just like there wasn't in 2020. No one has stopped the election rigging. I do not expect to save America. I do expect to die trying." But on August 8th, which was the day that the FBI searched Trump's home and then seized those classified documents, he wrote, quote, "People, this is it. This is your call to arms from me. Leave work tomorrow as soon as the gun shop opens. Get whatever you need to be ready for combat. We must not tolerate this one." The following day, Shiffer posted, quote, "Patriots are heading to Palm Beach," and, quote, "damn straight insurrection against the people who usurped our government." Shiffer also encouraged others to, quote, "be ready to kill the enemy, kill on sight." And then he added, quote, "I recommend going, and being Florida, I think the feds won't break it up. If they do, kill them." Later that same day, Shiffer posted again, and he said, quote, "I hope to see you there. I won't be unarmed this time." Then on Thursday, the day he was ultimately killed, Shiffer wrote on Truth Social, quote, "Well, I thought I had a way through the bulletproof glass, and I didn't. If you don't hear from me, it is true. I tried attacking the FBI, and it'll mean either I was taken off the internet, the FBI got me, or they sent the regular cops while," and then it just stopped. So it's unknown why Shiffer's post ended with an incomplete sentence, but clearly he wrote that post after he attacked the FBI's office. Now, the state troopers who found him, they encountered him at a rest stop. So it's possible that he was writing that note, he was posting that on Truth Social at the time that they found him at that rest stop. I don't know. That's just what I'm assuming. The authorities have also located a Twitter account with the same name, and the author of that account had previously expressed support for the Proud Boys. In one tweet, he wrote, quote, "Save ammunition, get in touch with the Proud Boys and learn how they did it in the Revolutionary War, because submitting to tyranny while lawfully protesting was never the American way. Lexington." And then back in May, he replied to a photo showing the members of the mob scaling the Capitol walls on January 6th. And he wrote, quote, "I was there. We watched as your goons did that." And authorities say that on January 5th of 2021, there was a video posted on Facebook which showed Shiffer at a Trump rally in DC. This was held at the BLM Plaza with the Proud Boys. And one of Shiffer's more recent posts on Truth Social encouraged others to stock up on bullets. And it said, quote, "Have your heart, mind, and body ready to jump into civil war." And in an August 5th post on Truth Social, Schiffer wrote, quote, "This country has never had a worse enemy. 1776 was far less. Even World War II was far less." Later that same day, he posted, quote, "Save ammunition and be ready and willing to hit the road as soon as you hear it has started. Someone who wanted to be a hero could not have lived in a better time period." And in a reply to Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, Schiffer said, quote, "It's over. The next step is the one we used in 1775. What's really curious is that Truth Social never blocked this guy, right? He's writing these dangerous, insightful posts, and only after he was killed and identified, then they took his post down. However, they do block pro-choice. They block anything about January 6th that's in support of the committee or talking negatively about what happened on January 6th. This was proven. This was proven in a study conducted by a group called Public Citizen. And they said that, yeah, anything showing support for the committee hearings or expressing negative thoughts about January 6th or anything talking about being pro-choice, that's all blocked on Truth Social. You know, so much for being a site of truth. And then we learned over the weekend that the FBI wanted to interview Schiffer about his actions on January 6th, but they claimed that they couldn't locate him. Why, I don't know. But what's really interesting is that now everybody on the right is disavowing him. Now they're trying to say, this guy who was clearly on their side, this guy who was clearly down in the rabbit hole with them on total conspiracy theories and had been posting for a very long time about them. Now they're saying this is a false flag. This isn't a real person. Or if he is a real person, this was all a setup, blah, blah, blah. He has nothing to do with Trump. I mean, how sad. You give up your life for something you believe in, no matter how delusional this guy was. He gave up his life for this cause. And then his supposed allies now are saying he wasn't a real person, or this was all another hoax. This was all another false flag. For nothing. This guy lost his life for nothing. And nobody's got his back. Nobody's supporting him. Yeah. I hope everybody sees that. I hope everybody thinks twice before they do the same thing or something similar. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching and listening. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.